Hey guys, listen to this.
This libbity gibbity hibbity hip hop, you don't really want to get into a piss and match with this rappity rat pack and a mac in the back of the yak backpack rap rap yap yap yap.
That's a clip from Eminem's Rap God. Notice anything odd about it? Listen again.
This libbity gibbity hibbity hip hop, you don't really want to get into a piss and match with this rappity rat pack and a mac in the back of the yak backpack rap rap yap yap yap.
Notice how Eminem rapping kind of sounds like a machine gun firing? The words really pop. Pack and a mac in the back of the yak, pack backpack rap yap yakety yak. Whew. Well, he's not sitting there going rrrr. So how does Eminem do it? And how does this connect to Taxi Cab? And how can you give your lyrics pop? Let me explain. Hey everybody, I'm Clifford Stummy, the Pop Song Professor, and welcome to my channel where we make English class awesome by explaining and sometimes roasting song lyrics on school days, and today we are deconstructing the rap verse of Taxi Cab. I showed you the Eminem clip because I think Eminem does what we're talking about really well, and because a lot of people think Tyler Joseph from 21 Pilots was inspired by him, even though he really wasn't. But what we're talking about today is the poetic device consonants. Well, what's a consonant? It's sounds that aren't vowels, so b, k, d, f. All those guys. And vowels are letters like A, E, I, O, and U. Generally, a consonant is sound that you make while blocking some of the air trying to leave your mouth. That was kind of weird. Whereas your mouth is usually more open for vowels. A, O. The vowels are our main building blocks, and we surround them with consonants to make words. A is in the middle, and C and T surround it. Well, consonants is when we use the same consonant sounds multiple times close together, like this. Can't kick cats while wearing a backpack, Mac. But beyond that, there are different types of consonants that give different kinds of vibes. The main kinds are plosives, fricatives, nasals, glides, and liquids, and each of these consonants gives a different feeling. Plosives like p, t, and b pop. Fricatives sound like snakes. S, th, sh. Nasals hum through your nose. Liquids are R and L. They flow smoothly in and out of other sounds. And glides are w, j, and y. Kind of weird sounds if you think about it, actually. In the lines we heard from Rap God, Eminem uses a ton of plosives. Those are the sounds that give words pop and click and snap. Plosives, it's like they're exploding. In the 3 lines you listen to, Eminem uses plosive sounds 36 times. That's 30% of the 119 sounds you hear in those lines. That is what gives him the machine gun sound. When every third sound pops, you know the whole line is going to pop. Okay, Cliff, you told me this was going to be about Taxi Cab. Is this clickbait? Indeed it is. About Taxi Cab. Now that we've established our analytical tools, counting the numbers of particular noises, let's answer this question. What is the vibe of Taxi Cab's rap verse, and how can you copy it?
Pass the check, just watching grab the cab, a beautifully planned taxi cab, a cab. Had it cleared out back into him and started to unpack.
One more thing before we analyze it, we need to talk about you. What kind of vibe do you give off when you're talking normally? I'm sure it will vary depending on whether you're talking about perfect puppies or lazy llamas, but here are the percentage breakdowns for normal speech according to a 1978 article by Mines, Hansen, and Shoup. Plosives make up 17% of the sounds we use, fricatives make up 14%, nasals are 11%, liquids are 8%, glides are 4%, and vowels and some other weird noises make up the rest. If we weren't thinking about how we were talking, that's about how we'd sound. Basically, how I've sounded this entire time. A very technical version of English I like to call normalish. So when Tyler Joseph raps in Taxi Cab, how does he change normal speech? Well, thanks so much to one of my patrons, Leia, who analyzed the whole verse for me better than I could have in a million years. We know there are 635 different sounds in Tyler Joseph's rap verse. 245 are vowels and 390 are consonants. But how do the sounds match up to normal speech? Well, as you can see, fricatives, nasals, glides, and liquids don't change much, but there is a significant bump in the number of plosives. This means that, like Eminem, Tyler Joseph is adding a lot of pop to his rap verse. This shouldn't be surprising since the title, Taxi Cab, already has 4 plosive sounds in it. T, k, k, and b. Basically, because he uses so many plosives, the rap verse of Taxi Cab sounds choppier and poppier than normal speech, and thus gives an effect of being quick or clipped, showing that Tyler Joseph is doing something very intentional here. Still confused? Let's break this down in 2 specific lines.
Pass the check, just watching grab the cab, a beautifully planned taxi cab, a cab. Had it cleared out back started to unpack.
Listen again, paying specific attention to the types of feelings the sounds give you. And checked his watch and grabbed a cab, a beautifully plain taxi cab. A cab, had it cleared out back and two men started to unpack. Guys, I think we just did an ASMR. Guys, what kind of sound did you hear more? Plosives, fricatives, nasals, glides, or liquids? Don't overthink it. Yeah, these lines have a ton of plosive-y pop to them. In fact, remember that average speech is 17% pop, and Eminem's lines were 30% pop. Well, these lines from Taxicab are 36% pop. I wasn't there when Tyler wrote these lyrics, but my guess is that he very intentionally wanted to give these lyrics click. See what I did there? And a natural cadence using harsh plosive sounds. And you as a songwriter can do the same thing in your lyrics. It's as easy as 3 steps. Pick a sound you want to hear a lot of in your stanza. Download my sound guide below to find similar sounds, brainstorm other words with these same sounds, and use them to build the story in your stanza. And that is the analysis of the rap verse of Taxicab. Go out and write lyrics that sound cool yourselves, guys. Don't forget to check out these videos. Check out that link in the description for the sound guide and my magical songwriting process. And thank you so much, Leia, for all of your help in putting this together. I'll talk to you guys later.